البطلة الروسية كريستينا فيزاليفا من الأسامي الكبيرة جدا في الفيزيك، ده غير طبعا اللي هي من الأسامي الكبيرة في الكوتشنج. أول ما عرفت إن كريستينا موجودة في مصر حبيت إن أنا أتعرف عليها معاكم. تعالوا نروح نشوف كريستينا هتقول لنا إيه. زي ما قلت لكم ضيفتي هي بتمثل القوة الناعمة كريستينا فيزاليفا. هلو كريستينا.
Hi there.
How are you doing?
Very well, thank you. It's a pleasure to meet you.
It's a pleasure to meet you too.
Thank you.
First of all, welcome in Egypt.
Thank you.
And it's your first visit to Egypt?
It's actually my second, and I love it so much here. It's a beautiful country with a beautiful culture that I relate to because I'm Russian.
Yeah.
So I hope it's one of many more to come.
Yeah, and we hope to see you again and again in Egypt.
Thank you.
And let's start in deep. Christina, when did you start your journey to the fitness world?
Fitness has always been a part of my life. I was always into sport as a child, but I never discovered lifting weights and training a little bit heavier and harder than ever before, up until perhaps five and a half years ago now. So.
And when did you take the decision?
I made the decision when I realized that doing classes that I had been involved in for many years were not creating any change, or I was basically stuck in a plateau for quite a while, and I wanted something more. I wanted to push myself harder, and to do that you have to make change, you have to do something different. So after some research I discovered lifting weights, and I took my first step into a gym, into the men's area, and I've never looked back since.
What you was doing before fitness modeling?
Well, I've done a variety of things. I come from a background of diverse range of creative activities, so I used to love photography. I used to be a photographer professionally, and I had my own studio. I did a little bit of fashion modeling and traveling. I've done some acting and special action scenes, so I love to do stunts and things like that. And music was always a part of my life, and one of my latest ventures is a clothing company called Jacked Outfitters, and you can find us online, and this is our first range, which we are
I like it, by the way.
It's an honor to be here and to actually be able to present this as part of our team and part of our latest business ventures.
Christina, can you tell me about the competitions you had entered before?
Yes, I started my first competition in, well, it's the figure category. It's with the UK BFF. Last year was my first competition, and it was a qualifier that I came first in. And this year I have done the British finals, which I placed second in, and hopefully next year just something I can improve on.
Yeah, inshallah, you can do it. Inshallah.
Thank you very much.
What you can tell for the people in generally who start to the fitness world, and especially the ladies?
Especially the ladies.
Yeah.
It's something I'm personally very passionate about, because I know how difficult it is firsthand to take that first day and do something different, and I really want to encourage women to see and embrace that beauty that you can have in being a powerful woman, a strong woman, breaking through the mold and motivating other people to accept people for all of their differences, and to make your own challenges and goals, to work hard towards them, achieve them, overcome them, but push yourself outside of your comfort zone. And whether that's being something that is perceived to be different in culture, or know, it's just not a part of our lives as women, to be strong and powerful and to have muscle just like the men do. And you know, it's something that also teaches you confidence inside, and I believe so strongly in beauty inside and outside. And if you feel great about yourself, then you see other people differently, you see yourself differently, and that's very important to think a different way and to be psychologically just positive-minded about life in general.
What's your favorite group of muscles you prefer to play?
This is a very tough question, and I've been trying to think about this and prepare my thinking. It has to be perhaps either shoulders or back. Most women will say legs, because naturally we find our legs are strongest, and I've always wanted to be a little bit different, so I was always doing pull-ups and dips and shoulder presses, and I think it's really nice when a woman has a stronger back, something that's I think it's undervalued in this industry for sure.
And the hardest group.
Yes, it is. It's very difficult. But I think as women, to be different, to be unique is something that we need to really nurture and embrace.
Kристина, why did you prefer the physique?
I never thought about it. It's something that I really enjoyed, and I think it's so important. If you enjoy what you do, go and lift, go and running. If you enjoy running, hiking, if you enjoy skiing, just embrace anything that you enjoy. And as soon as I started to lift the weights, getting stronger was something that something that I really gelled with and connected with. And I never thought about going into a specific category. So when I started competing, I was already in body fitness. So it's something that just felt like I belong and comfortable in my skin. And I think that's really important for other people to embrace as well.
Yeah, cool. And the nutrition is a big secret.
This is the secret. There is no secret. One of the biggest things and the biggest challenges, shall I say, is for people to accept that eating is okay, eating healthily, eating enough to grow and to build muscle. Particularly for women, they're scared of carbohydrates. That's an ongoing myth that I really hope to break the mold and encourage people, especially women, to eat more and to eat healthily, a wide variety of foods. And holistically, I believe that we should have the health inside and out.
How do you prepare for any competition?
Every competition is so different. Mentally, it gets easier with experience. That's something that you can't learn. Dieting down is also a challenge. Dieting is probably a challenge for me. I love to eat, I love food, I love all the variety of cuisines around the world. So it is a bit of a sacrifice, but it's a sacrifice that if you work hard at it, you really reap the results and you achieve something, you feel great inside. The cardio I try to keep to a minimum, so I try to focus more on the nutrition in order to prepare for a show, and I try and retain as much muscle mass. So I like to diet down very gradually and not shock the system, because shock can be very detrimental and can cause stress and unnecessary cortisol rise in the body, and mentally you can break yourself
mentally
down.
It's very important.
Yes, it's very important, absolutely. And if you have the right environment, that also makes such a huge difference. If you have the right people, the right friends, the right environment like this, then it can push you to beyond your comfort zone and keep you motivated as the years go by and you improve and see the progress.
Kристина, did you think this muscles mass affect you as a lady?
I believe that it affects other people's perception.
Yeah.
It affects me in a very positive way, and this is why it snowballs and you never look back. You always see the changes and the progress that makes you feel great. And never be afraid of what other people think, how people perceive you. It's always down to taste.
It's a very important point here.
Absolutely, and it's always down to taste. Everybody is so different, and we have to accept each other for all of our differences and our unique, idiosyncrasies, which may be perceived so differently from one person to the next. So it's something that I'm very passionate about, for sure.
Yeah. Thank you, beautiful Kристина,
and
I hope to see you
again. Thank you so much. You guys are very welcoming, and I really appreciate it.
And you're very welcome in Egypt, and hope to see you again.
Thank you.
Thank you, Kристina.